Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Yonkers Raceway here on Thursday. It is August the 3rd, 2017. Gonna look at the New York Sire Stakes races, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The races I'll be looking at are races 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or races 2 through 6. Some great races. Let's get on to it, starting off with the second from Yonkers as my iPad freaks out. The second race is the $45,000 Excelsior A Series Drill Colts and Geldings here. Second division, field of 8 trotters traveling 1 mile, purse $15,000. My top pick in this one, I like the number 3 horse, Royal Casanova. I'm going to go 3-2 in the exacta. 3-2 exacta. My top pick, number 3, Royal Casanova, 7-1. Jeff Gregory is in the sulky. Most recently at Monticello on the 17th of July, New York Sire Stakes, horse finished 4th by 9.5 lengths that day, and just didn't have the best of trips. It was far out of it. It just wasn't his day to win. Also, it broke stride. I think coming here, breaking from the rail on a speed-favoring race course, this horse should have a lot better of a run. Start before Goshen, 2nd of July, New York Excelsior A. Horse finished second by 3 lengths that day. From the inside, got second off the gate and sat there most of the race. He didn't exceed. He couldn't catch the winner, who ran a little bit better, but it was an improvement off his race after. Start before 9 was a 1. Paramutual at Saratoga, Horse finished second by a length, and from the outside post, horse got second off the gate and ran a decent second place finish. Closed up well, just missed, but it wasn't a half bad run. I think here from the inside, getting the veteran Jeff Gregory and sulky, this horse should have a very good run, so he'll be my top pick. So to recap my bets for the second from Yonkers, I'm going to go with the 3 horse, Royal Casanova. I'm going to go 3-2 in the exacta. So now let's get on to race number 3 from Yonkers. The third race is the Excelsior A Series Drill Colts and Geldings third division, field of 8 trotters traveling 1 mile, purse $15,000. My top pick in this one, I like the number 7 horse, DWS Revenge. I'm going to go 7-4 in the exacta. 7-4 exacta, my top pick number 7, DWS Revenge. 3-1, Brian Sears in the sulky. Most recently on the 28th of July, this horse had his start. Vernon Downs, winners of 2-5, Paramutual. Horse won by 2.25 lengths from the 8 hole, was the favorite, quickened up nicely, an easy victory on the front end all throughout. A major improvement off the start for New York Excelsior at Monticello, 7th of July. This horse finished 4th by 4.25 lengths that day. Wide post draw, a lot of speed to his inside. He just didn't have the best runs. Wasn't his day to win. And then New York Excelsior A at Buffalo, 9th of July. Horse finished 5th by 10 lengths. Broke stride that day. Wasn't his best of starts. I think here today, outside post draw shouldn't affect him, because I have a feeling this horse could get a good position off the gate, because the 6 horse and the 5 horse on his inside have look like they're going to be leaving off the gate, and I think this horse could follow. If he doesn't get the lead off the gate, he's going to get third, which I think is a good position going into the first quarter. Watch out for this one to run a big one here today. So to recap my bets for the third from Yonkers here on this Thursday evening, going to go with the 7 horse here, DWS Revenge. Going to go 7-4 in the exacta. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Yonkers. Fourth race is the Dick McGuire Trot New York Sire Stakes Drill Colts and Geldings, field of 6 trotters traveling 1 mile, purse $55,833. My top pick in this one, I like the number 3 horse, Top Flight Angel. I'm going to go 3-1 in the exacta. 3-1 exacta, my top pick number 3, Top Flight Angel. 8-5, Andy Miller's into sulky for Julie Miller, who trains the Strio Colt out of Archangel. Most recently on 17th of July, Monticello, New York Sire Stakes. Horse finished 3rd by 3.5 lengths. Was far out of it most of the race. Closed up a little bit at the end, but that was nothing to call home about. Wasn't his day to win. I think coming here with a better post draw, this horse should have a lot better of a run. Start before at Buffalo on the 9th of July, New York Sire Stakes. Horse finished 4th by 13 lengths, broke before the wings of the gate opened. He closed up a little bit at the end, but again, it just wasn't enough to win. Something I noticed about this, the 9th of July starts at Buffalo, those Sire Stakes. A lot of the horses were either handling that course or weren't. I wonder if it was a bad weather day there, or with humid weather, or was it just the track playing funny? I'm not sure, but it's like I said, a lot of horses weren't handling that well that day at Buffalo. Start 4, this horse had to start at the 18th of July at Vernon, an EBS final. Horse finished 4th by 4.5 lengths. From the rail, got 3rd off the gate. He weakened the 4th. The better horses beat him that day, but he had a gallant effort that day. And then EBF limbs at Vernon the week before. He finished 4th by 2 lengths, just getting into the finals, but it wasn't his best of starts. He should have a very good start here today. He has run at Yonkers in the past. I came the 16th of May, his most recent run here. 9 was a 4. From the 6th hole, this horse won by 5 1/4 lengths, 156-1. Best time of the year. Good walk in the park. I think he'll run a big one again today, so watch out for him at 8-5. So to recap my bets for the 4th from Yonkers, it's the Dick McGuire Trot New York Sire Stakes. Going to go with the 3 horse. Going to go 3-1 in the exacta. To race number 5 now from Yonkers here on this Thursday evening, it is the Dick McGuire Trot New York Sire Stakes Trail. Colts and Geldings, field of 7 trotters, traveling 1 mile, purse $56,833. My top pick in this one, I like the number 6 horse, Stick With Me Kid. I'm going to go 6-4 in the exacta. 6-4 exacta. My top pick, number 6, Stick With Me Kid. 3-1. Brian Sears in the sulky. Most recently, 17th of July, Monticello, New York Sire Stakes. Horse finished second by a neck. From the 4 horse, sat back early, but closed up well at the end. Just missed, but he ran his heart out that day. Before that, Buffalo, New York Sire Stakes, 9th of July. Again, horses were either handling the race course that day or weren't. He didn't. He finished 5th by 4 lengths. Was way wide out of it. It just wasn't his day to win. Lost to Eye of the Tiger as, who's running back in this one today, so keep that in mind. And, I think this horse will finally get in front of that Eye of the Tiger horse today. Before the winners of 2 to 5 pari-mutuel race at Vernon, 1st of July. Horse won by 6.5 lengths on lead all throughout. Another easy walk in the park for this horse. Finished 3rd in the EBS final and 3rd in the EBS limbs at Vernon. This horse should run a good one, has good starts here at Yonkers, so watch out for him. So to recount my bets for the 5th from Yonkers, gonna go with the 6 horse, Stick With Me Kid. Gonna go 6-4 in the exacta. To race number 6 now, the final race in the program from tonight's card from Yonkers I'll be looking at. The 6th race is the Dick McGuire Trot New York Sire Stakes, field of 7 trotters traveling 1 mile, purse $56,833. My top picks in this one, I like the number 6 horse, Texacan. I'm going to go 6-4 in the exacta. 6-4 exacta. My top pick, number 6, Texacan. Trod Suchhammer trains this horse and drives this horse for Purple Haze Stable. Most recently, the 17th of July at Monticello, New York Sire Stakes. Horse finished second by 2 1/4 lengths that day. Ran a decent race from the 4 hole, sat back early, but closed up well at the end. Just missed, but it wasn't a half bad race. I think coming here to Yonkers, which is a better race course, he should have a very good run. And this horse had success here at Yonkers. The start before the 11th of July at Yonkers, 9 was a 4. Horse won by 2 lengths. Sat back early, but closed up well at the end. Just got a good closing kick at the end. Great race for this horse. Before then, G-Notes final to Meadowlands. Horse finished second by nose, closed up well, just missed, and won the G-Notes limb the week before. This horse faced tougher as all his starts this year, so I think he'll run a big one again here today. 7-1. He'll be my best bet of the card from Yonkers. So to recap my bets for the 6th from Yonkers, it's the Dick McGuire Trot New York Sire Stakes. Gonna go with the 6 horse, Texacan. Gonna go 6-4 in the exacta. So go left to 1. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5.